consecrations of trinal elevations, on the stations of thought and space to mumble through the bass and fumble towards ecstasy, with nobody standing next to me, yet how many behind that line, compassionate, kind, unwind the thread from spool like a tender proton jewel, believing in the school like the mana pool, cool defender to befriend and purr. Yes sir, magicite, harder than the light, dark side, good and right, left, middle, sleight of fantastic, bombastic, shaggy level 3, trying for acrobatics, to explore neural pathways like gamma rays, with the maze of it to stop the creature, a magical feature, they beseech her for plur, reach into this version for tactilic excursion, and immersion into rhyme and time, to replace a baseline and note the spine, melancholy blend, clicks on the mouse to send it with those of the daggers, and the house of tigers of walls with balls, solves as he calls up the sup, down to the pup, left to the cup, turn the volume right up to the top of the ramp, while we camp on the off ramp, check the damp, Vancouver's damp, as she can feel, yet still sometimes we have to ask ourselves what is real, peel away what we say and lay down to sleep, beep beep a green furred meat to creep into abyss, yet the Swiss timing of co-signing is line to bind our state of mind, too kind, yet rough and tough to call the bluff, as there is enough of the stuff like Mr. McGruff, puff puff, as I ash myself and place myself on the thought to slip the pot and tie the knot, yet you had brought us to the sus from the bus, like Will Smith, just the two of us, thank you to Russ, now the sitch and scenario of where we go and who we are, we reside in the tar bar, a van not a car, though are there enough friend to stand up and defend, to lend a hand into the sand and dredge up a lost smile, with the cost of the freestyle, yet riled up the zybe, bribe, and vibe, with the melancholy blend to send a patchwork quilt to tilt the machine like Mr. Bean as it's keen to say a pray new parlon, then on to Sean of DHL, Sunny in the spell, I shouldn't use names as he frames the picture with the tincture, to cure the flow, and expression, tai tam do, so yes or no the groove to move to the vibe of the main T, tribalite scribe, as a bribe I must refuse to be with the libe, as I must pay my dues, as the shoes are worn, signal not torn, as the second and third born are torn like the starlight, as we take flight, into the sound of sight like Robin, to do you right, yet the kite shall fly, as I wonder why, and how high can one get with the second set to a cigarette, pearl naturals unfurl through the rib curl and rib zone, to condone the seed from the weed, as they pinned it up the sup with the pup again, I drink from my saucer cause my cup overflows, sonar shows, the magandang damos, the wilted rose that flows, the juxtapose, and God knows what we do, plus many all some, none and few, with the code Q blue, we do what we do, to shoal, with the mic control of the CEO night to light the way, with the results of what we pray, so come what I may say, today I pray, vous parlez, est-ce que c'est bien, entre nous, je suis espèce fou, elle joue, elle loue, et cow a choo-choo, train, whistle as my name, come from apex in the thistle, with the cortex like a missile, yet dewy and chewy like the gristle. I didn't have another rhyme to take my time and energy and meld this with divinity, Jason's sacred harmony. Let be what be, so we may see the end and the beginning of our LIFE, set to free the ocean with pure devotion in every notion. Cycling parameters, expanding diameters, a cycle from a sphere, cause a linear direction is all that you hear from the parietal lobe, blur through the globe. Work the disco light strobe while he caresses rear lobe, parietal function, like the track's construction, next junction, text written with the induction of below and above, into a shove of off stage with another page as we wait in the consulus, with this, and yes we bless, and yes there is a mess, yes I search for a sweet fort open and more or less I have to guess, so clear the zone to condone, the seed to proceed, as I shall not let myself be like a weed, plucked from the soil, instead I shall glow and flower, wondering of the shower to bath, write another math, on the Cartesian, Mr. McGrath, to the time self, full well a deep ironic spell, though you know the whole flow, so it's like kiss and tell.